Hello everyone and welcome to Wine Tripping TV's video vocabulary of wine. We bring you the experts so that you can learn more. And today we're going to St. Joe, Texas. And I have the winemaker for Arche. His name is Grayson Davies. Welcome, Grayson.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, good. So you're going to sponsor one of our video vocabulary words today.
That's correct.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, today I'm going to be talking about the Texas history of winemaking and grape growing. The history of winemaking and grape growing in the United States starts out in Texas. In the 17th century, Spanish missionaries brought over a vinifera variety known as the mission grape to various missions along the El Paso region, and Isleta Mission, located near El Paso, Texas, is the first winery in the United States. They used their vinifera variety to make sacrament wine, and the wine industry in Texas really stayed in that region for the next couple hundred years.
So this was the Catholic missionaries from Spain, correct?
That's correct, and the industry really stayed in that region over the next 200 years. And in the 1800s, the late 1800s, really a lot of extensive flooding occurred in that region, and that nearly decimated the wine industry in Texas. And also Prohibition in the early 1900s really put a damper on the industry. But it's hard to mention the Texas wine and grape growing industry without mentioning Thomas B. Munson. He was a Illinois native who lived in Denison, Texas, and he really developed the grafting method of grafting North American varieties onto vinifera varieties, and this saved the wine industry in Europe. The wine industry in Europe at that time was really being hit hard by a phylloxera epidemic and nearly wiped out all of the vines in Europe. After this time period in the early 1900s, the industry really went stagnant until just recently, until probably about the 60s or the 80s. During that time period, the number of wineries started to increase, and as of right now, there are, I believe, over 200 wineries in the state of Texas, and it is the 5th largest wine producing state in the union. And there's many varieties that are grown in Texas. There are some non-vinifera varieties, including Cynthiana, Black Spanish, which is a Pierce disease resistant variety. And there's also many vinifera varieties. Syrah, Merlot, Cabernet Sauvignon, Roussanne, Tempranillo. In fact, the list just keeps on going on and on because the size of Texas is so great, and there's so many different AVAs in Texas. There's a lot of climatic regions and different terroirs. So there's many different varieties that can be grown here in the state of Texas.
And so you're on representing Arche, so tell me a little bit about Arche, the exciting things happening, and maybe some of the varieties that you specialize in.
Well, the exciting thing about Arche right now is pretty much just the fact that we're really starting to expand. We went through our first expansion, and we're really starting to develop some white wines that are starting to turn out real well. We've started to plant a variety known as Roussanne, which is a Rhone variety, and it does very well in Texas due to the hot weather. And that's probably the thing we're most excited about. We've just started planting more of it, and it's starting to turn into a real nice variety.
Great. Now, if people wanted to get some of your wines, where can they get it?
Well, right now you can actually get our wines from our tasting room, which is located in St. Joe, Texas, or you can get it off our online website, and we are able to ship within the state of Texas.
Okay, are you able to ship outside of Texas?
As of right now, we aren't, but I think that will change in the near future.
Okay, fantastic. And what's your phone number there so that people can give you a call?
Our phone number is 214-908-9055.
Excellent. So everyone go out and support Arche. Please visit their website today. And thanks for joining me.
Thanks for having me.